It's Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Monday. So sick of this racist crap. This racist crap. This racist crap. I'm happy where I am, where everybody's miserable. I know how to do radio, 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 radio. So sick of this racist crap. This racist crap. This racist crap. So sick of this racist crap. This racist crap. This racist crap.
All right, I hope this is coming through. Hey, Thompson, Doug, it's late night. Yeah, well, it's it's early in the morning. I thought I'd get another one in as much as possible before I take off into Sleepy Land. Let me make sure I can. Oh, yeah, that thing. I guess I'll put that on there. But there needs to be the one that allows the chat to be on the screen, and I thought it would just stay that way, but how do you set it permanently? You'd think they'd put that in the live chat area, but they don't. You have to look for it. So there it is. All right. Let's see if I can move. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. There it is. So there we go. We'll go with that. Did you see Wolf? No, I did not. It'd be a while before I can get to that. And I'm not in a hurry to see it. I've heard reviews of it. It sounds awful. So sorry. Okay. This is some doodlings of Opie I did. I've done several. I think I'm going to do this one depending on how long it takes for me to do it. I'll jump to another one because there's like 3 pages of these doodles I did based on Opie in his current Opie Unleashed persona. Yeah. He's pretty much probably the same Opie, just older and all that, but and still being bombarded by Norton over using Rumble, which I'm trying to stay with. I mean, after that audio business of with Evie Muggs, and then what happened on Pat's show, I don't know. I mean, now when we did Crime Report, which will be on censored.tv sometime today, it worked fine. So it might have been just him jumping out and coming back in, and it would work. Yes, I thought of that for this. Did it several times. Log out, get back in, and all that. No, no, didn't do nothing. Oh boy, it's really because last night it wasn't all that extreme. Every time the little box opens up, I can't do anything here. So, which means this is going to take longer than it should. It's only really 2 images for this particular strip, and that shouldn't take too long. But with interruptions like that, well. Now I turned the little opening song off. I don't even know if it played to its fruition, but it actually started to do the little countdown, but it stopped a few seconds in. So I don't know. And I was like, oh, damn, that caught me off guard. So I didn't really keep the time. So I didn't. It's probably completed by now. I don't know. This, until further notice, just jump on straight into it. I wanted it to be like a show. But it's not going to happen anytime soon, apparently. Every time I just suddenly jerk over like that, it's because it appeared. I know only I can see it, but it's there. It's not just me. I mean, okay, it is, but it doesn't mean it's any less real. Good Lord. Let's see here. Wolfman, I enjoyed it. Okay. Doug was the last best human. Doug was the last best human wolf transition werewolf movie you have seen. Boy, it's been a long time. Most of them are kind of silly or boring, but I gotta say, I think American Werewolf in London is probably the best. I mean, you can go back to the classic Lon Chaney. I like those old Universal movies, but that one in particular was pretty good. Aton, I can't remember which one it was where the bones were snapping and hair was growing. It had to be well, then I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah. The American Werewolf in London. Gee, I almost sounded like AI Doug. I can't remember all the colors that his hat. I think he has one akin to this. I don't know. See, I'm not getting it accurate. I'm too lazy to go do the research. But, well, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? I say so. Besides, my time is limited. Limited time. Which is true of everybody, actually. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is true. Being the bearer of bad news. Hey, that's what I do. So anyway, be sure to tune in for New York City Crime Report over at censored.tv. Well, Censored Compound, or Compound Censored, I guess is the overall official name. Both URLs will get you there. And not one, but 2 of my animated New York Post stories await you there. Oh, yes. Well, there's just all kinds of criminal behavior and whatnot in New York City, in and about. And picked a couple of them and animated it. Yeah. In a little cartoon. It's informative. And, I was about to say enjoyable, but I mean, of course, the crimes are pretty awful. And what are you gonna do? You know, it it's bad. Um, okay, I think I wanted, or maybe this sort of. Whoops! See what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay. Now, as I go, the other ones are more detailed. Um, well, more detailed in the sense that there's far more going on. This is basically going to be a 2-panel comic strip, and very simple. And simple in the sense that I'm reusing backgrounds that I drew a long time ago. I use them in Night Night, and I've used them in, I don't know, I think some of the Nailsin news videos and stuff like that. And of course, New York City Crime Report. I've used it in the New York Post stories. It's been a while since I've done New York Daily News stories, and I would use the Lefty Turlington voice for that. And it's been a while since I've done one of those, and would like to do a few more. And of course, try to find ones where Lefty can be all sympathetic for criminals, you know.
It's all a misunderstanding. I mean, you never know. You might find yourself in a similar situation, and you're going to wish people were more understanding for you. So be careful about that.
Stuff like that, you know.
And really, guys, you got to check your white privilege. You really do. And give someone else a turn, you know? And that's all a part of equity.
So anyway, I'll have to check out a few of those. I looked at a few, but it's just, of course, would have done it. But, well, the time isn't there. Where did it go? It goes where time always goes, you know, away. Damn it. Where did I had the little, another there it is. See this one all the time. And I get lots of use out of it. Because, well, it's good for what it does. And that's a good thing to be when you're good at what you do. Isn't it? I think so. And I bet most people do too. Don't worry, I'm not covering up Opie so no one can see him. I'm just kind of, damn it, kind of screwed up here. Well, at least Norton's leaving me alone for a while. I think this is dangerous, but this dumbass thinks it's not. I don't know. I don't know that Norton sounds like Bernie Sanders, but you know. Whoa. Forgot I didn't clear out the background. Yeah. That's disgusting looking.
It's like if this space is in a jigsaw puzzle.
All right. There we go. Now he's gonna, I think need to make him a little bigger here. Whoops. Oh, I put a line on. I forgot about that. All right. Damn it. See? Didn't think.
But I'm thinking now. Yeah.
Let's see if this works. I can only go so far, but there you go. And damn, I can't. I think he's shaved since one of them, right? So I don't have to put the beard on. Can't remember. This is just like a basic thing. It's not like a direct thing, but he was whining and going on about, that he created the whole Opie and Anthony show and, everything about it was all because of him and that kind of thing. It's a true statement that there wouldn't have been one without him, Uh, certainly it was a significant part in it and got Anthony the job in radio and all that. But you can't really take credit in that absolutely for other people's talent and all that. You can say you really noticed the potential here and, got him in there. Which every time I've heard Anthony talk about it, and certainly in his book and everything, openly admits this. So it's not like there's some big argument to the contrary that I could see. But he's mad, so I guess that's just the way it is. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. That'll work. That'll work. Damn it, I pushed it up too far. I can't. There, still got enough to grab it with. Okay. Well, maybe I better wait till I get the other image in here. Well, these will be done later. Probably not today. I thought I could get 2 in, but I'm really pushing it. And I don't want to just sort of start one and then tune in next time, because if I can do a morning show, oh wait, I don't even know where I'm going. It'd be a short one. It's not like it's going to be 3 hours or whatever. I'll try to do that. I'm just not certain. And coming out of work, I mean, if you saw the Sunday comic shows, I'm just really out of it. And sometimes the voice just isn't there at all anymore. But it's like, I just don't have the time to read the damn things. As simple as that should be. And yet, somehow, it isn't. Okay. Well, that's probably... Oh, wow. Really? There's no... Damn. Almost never happens. Better make sure it's all... Yeah. It's all there. Gee, it didn't go through. Well, it's the white background for some of that, so okay. Put his finger there. Maybe put it at 2. Get his phone there. He wants to make damn sure he gets that dog poo on camera. And don't worry, he will. Oops. Okay. The image isn't really gelling with the background as perfectly as I would like. Might have to make the dog separate, but first things first, I got to get rid of the... Oh, what? Hit the wrong one. There we go. Get rid of that. Really, this This might work better if this was much larger. Something like that. So that both him and the dog can fill up the frame. But he's still too big for the door. So, I don't know. Maybe like that. So you can still see the buildings somewhat. And it was on the sidewalk in his video, not the street, but there. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know if putting a stroke on it would work. Maybe. Huh. Oh, all right. I guess I'll go with that. Okay. Here again, I have no idea what color coat or jacket. Probably a parka. It was probably a parka. Wearing a parka. Ah, jeez. Wow. This creates all kinds of problems. Which is why I gave fair warning that this might be the only one I do today. All right. Whoop. There we go. Man, what resolution did I must have, yeah, that's what happened. I didn't put in that's the crappy resolution. That's what that is. That's what you get for doing your artwork for the sake of a live stream. That's right. Everything messes up. And then it's like, well, do I start over? I mean, because it'd really be unadvisable at the moment. Yes. Yes, I'm afraid so. Okay. And we put this here and that there and all that. And well, maybe this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Next thing you know, it's almost like a real drawing or something. And of course, as always, when in doubt, black it out. Geez, this was not how I planned this. It was like, oh, it's just two little doodlings. I'll at least be able to do that. See? Don't just assume everything's gonna go the way you want it to. That almost never happens. I don't know about your life, but mine? No. Well, you know, it's the old saying. Man makes plans while God laughs. And all that sort of stuff. Probably more, you know, face palms and shakes his head and stuff like that. Because I just can't watch this. You know? More than, you know, laughing at it all. How many failures did he behold? I'm guessing a lot. Here we go. There you go. None of that dandruff or whatever the hell it is. All right. I don't really know what color pants he was wearing. What color pants is he wearing? But we'll just pretend it's some sort of blue jeans. So we'll go for blue. We'll make it a little dark. Maybe something like that. I don't know. And again. Okay. That's probably good enough. Yeah. Wasn't as bad as the jacket. And then, I don't know. Maybe that's the shoes. We'll just pretend that it's, you know, that the soles are white, you know. Jeez. Yeah, this is a crappy resolution, but we're going to make it work. It's really bad. That'll work. Good enough. Okay. I don't want it looking like that. I want it to have a little fading there. This is probably the most excited I've drawn him, you know, because he's made this brilliant discovery. So he's a brief moment of happiness here. And, you know, he's thinking, hey, look, this will be a good image to end on, you know. And there's points to be made there. Okay, one of these. One of these will do. Do, do, do. Okay. Huh. Well, that's going to be a problem when I color the dog poo. I'll figure something out. In fact, I'm going to have to do this right now. Maybe this. Maybe this. Whoops. No, anything but that. Okay. All right, we'll just go with, yeah. Okay. There we go. What is this? Oops. Oh, crap. You ended up, I wasn't even paying attention to where I was. All right. Eliminate that, eliminate that. Eliminate the town. Yeah, I guess I can always separate the dog if I have to. All right. I moved him far too. Both of them too far over is what I did. So he needs to be right there. Probably right about there. So bit by bit. Oh, look, his hand's invisible. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix that too. Don't you know I can't stand it? Do, 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 do. I don't know who could. Do, 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 do. All right. No, he's not on his lap. He's right there. Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the dog can't be there. Ah. Yeah. Sometimes you just don't pay attention to the very lines you put there. How can this happen? Well, I don't know. You did it. Okay. Oops, oops, oops. We'll put there, there, and oh, damn it. Kind of, well, I'll have to fix that later too. That happens when you just keep making dumbass mistakes like that. All right. I'm going to put one here. so we don't make it look like he has some diseased hand here. Okay. Okay. Here he is. And now you can see his hand begins to reform.
Oh, look, Professor. It's coming big.
Yes. Yes, it is. All right. And then he needs this to be removed. There. Hell, I don't know what color the dog is. Maybe we'll go with that. Damn, is this the dog? Yeah, that's the dog. Something like this. It's like this and like that, and it's like this and like that, and okay. There, good enough, huh? I think so. And I am the artist. Mine is the only opinion that matters, really. For I decide what goes where and blah, blah, blah. There we go. And, oops. No, not that. No, anything but that. There we go. So he's like, you're videotaping my shit. Yeah. Well, all right then. Okay. I don't like get that, but I mean, I'm a to each their own kind of dog, but okie dokie. All right. I think that'll work. Do a few little things here. Add some definition for our Oopster. Yes, yes. All right. Yes, go ahead and flatten it. I think we're sort of stuck where we are. But in your dreams, you can. What was it? Fly ships to Mars. Something like that. I don't know. Then it goes very dark about his wiping out his boss and all that stuff. But, well, I don't know. No. How about that? How about that? There you are. No idea what Opie's found or if there's any color, if it's just, black, probably. Anyway, there it is. The street upon which he strode and found this moment in time to share with his audience. Always observant, the aspects of his world, and ever so willing, again, to share this with his beloved audience. And, that's something. It's always going to be something. Ah, damn it. Wait, that is... Well, all right. Maybe like... Ugh. Well, all right, you're going to be that way about it. How you like them apples, huh? Smart ass. Oh, that was the problem. Okay. And now for the verbiage. The wordage. So, of course, I doodle it on there, but my crappy handwriting, no one wants to read that. So, let me just add this, just like so, and then go into our selection of fonts. And then put it in all caps. Bold. It's usually pretty good. And now I've forgotten. What did he say? Oh, yeah. I taught Anthony everything he knows. So, whoops. We'll put it at 8. Let's see. I taught Anthony everything he... All right. Oops. Huh. Probably should go with 6. Yeah. I taught Anthony everything he... All right. Knows. However, we will change this to a more robust term to really pop out of the message that the Obster desperately wants you to know. Oh, yes. 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 And there we go. See? That's what he thinks. Yeah, drop shadow will do. Ugh. Sometimes they just look really messed up, This. It's like this and like that, and there. Minor detail, really, but I guess I worried about it. So finally, we have this. Ah, damn! I should have put the pattern behind. Yeah, well, live and learn. I'll go ahead and put the background, I mean the shadow and all that. Okay. Yeah, it's back to being comics. Okay. Uh, ooh. Doggy poo. Sometimes, I don't know. Some people put the H on the end, but I thought that's more like Winnie the Pooh. Like it's like if you named your dog Doggy Poo. Probably happened somewhere. That's all that dog ever does. So I named him Pooh. Your name is Doggy Poo. And the dog is just wagging his tail and happy as can be, you know. The fondest sound he ever hears is Doggy Poo. Because that human being has given him a name. And that's all that matters. Because before he didn't have anything. But thanks to his beloved human, he has the name Doggy Poo. So there we are. Based on a true story. He was doing one of his unleashed videos on the street, and I don't know, some lady had her dog out there, and the dog took a dump. And Opie thought, hey, you know what? I see material here. And I guess it was, you know. It is a thing of sorts. Usually I'll have some sort of byline to these. Oh, man, look at that. Right in front of everybody. Okay. Uh, Say, hey, why didn't you call it Dabbleverse Comics? Because I didn't know if I could. I don't, you know, probably could have, but I was like, well, they most of them do start out as these little doodles and on a small piece of paper and stuff. I don't know. Doggy poo. Sometimes an action in a man's life becomes the singular event that is the sum of his days. An observation of dog poo can certainly be that. Indeed. Yes. Yeah, the shoes are bothering me. I'm going to have to deal with that. So, oh, cut the crap. I can't. It's all about poo. Yeah. All right. it's got all that there. Weird. No, stupid. There you go. There. The lining of his shoes is now complete. No. Oh, dear God, the agony. Oh, dear. There we go. I cried out in pain. There we go. Whoops. All right, that's just asking too much. No one will notice. All right. Maybe this way I don't end up darkening all the surroundings, you see. It isolates it. It does. Does indeed. Yeah, I messed that up. We can't just leave the poor puppy like that. He was just doing his business, you know. He's getting a little pissed off at this dude paying attention to all that. Kind of freaking him out, you know. But I don't know. It happened. He's like, you see what I put up with? I mean, crap like this. You know? Over my crap. There. Ta-da! So here we have it. I taught Anthony everything he knows. And the next thing, ooh, doggy poo. There you go. Opie Unleashed. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. My kids. Oh, A. Thompson. My kids liked Wicked. I watched it with them. It was entertaining. A. Thompson. Doug, did you get your refund for AC? Well, I didn't have to. I never bought a ticket. A. Thompson. Do a 24-hour stream. Oh, dear God. A. Thompson. Doug, is this a fast computer? Last time in used Photoshop, it was 2008, and it needed a fast computer. Lightroom 3 catalog took forever to make. It's fast enough. I don't know. It's old Photoshop, though. It is. A. Thompson, Opie does look homeless. That is the best look for when you want to be left alone. That's true. Yeah, that's probably a good point. Yeah, people just avoid him. Don't look at him. I usually go for the homeless look. A. Thompson, old cargo shorts, polo shirt, sneakers. And now here's Swift -1 to remind us that the turquoise person is waving. That's right. Waving indeed. Well, there you have it, an Opie cartoon. And there's more for me to do. But I'm really running out of time here. So, you know, I got to go work at the store all night long. You know, there's stuff to do in a store. Those products don't put themselves on the shelf, and sometimes the shelves are empty, and I got to go get the stuff and put it in there, you know. Stuff needs sweeping and mopping and all that. Then there's the outside trash, and sometimes you got to deal with that. Yeah, not all the time, but when it happens, and it's not going to do itself. a trash can that does the trash itself. Yeah, it's never going to work. It's like the trash would transport itself to the can. Now, I suppose if the can was like a robot running around like R2D2 and stuff and just putting the trash into itself and then incinerating it. But then how would they do that? Because there's all those environmental concerns and that sort of razzmatazz. So, well, I guess the robot would have to become a carbon capture device. And so then it would literally poop out canisters of carbon that, I don't know, they could do something with it. If somebody knows what to do with it, they'll figure it out. But anyway, you need the robots to do that. Anyway, Jason Shelley says, Doug, I'm late to the party. Yes, very late. I'm just trying to tick away a few minutes, but I'm not going to make it. Golly, I got to stay here for, well, less than 4 minutes, I guess, to get the hour in, you know. I'm late to the party, but how do you get your drawn images into Photoshop? Do you just scan it? Yes, that's what I do. I have a scanner. This chair. And this one in particular, although I didn't preset the resolution right, so I did that right in front of everybody. That's important. Usually, 300 is what you want to go for. But anyway, and sometimes I've just taken a picture with my phone, and it gives an interesting look to some of the drawings. You're losing a lot of information that's in the original drawings with that, but some of them, some of the New York Post stories, cartoons for Crime Report, a lot of those weren't scanned in. They're just from my phone, and I cobbled it together and put it in and fix it up, and it works. Sometimes I don't know how else to put it. I never could learn how to ink with a brush, but that look of cartoons and whatnot is typically how the line work was done on those. And but when you use like a paint filter in Photoshop, of course, if you convert it to vector art and Illustrator and stuff like that, you'll get kind of that same sort of unified, smooth line of it. I don't know how else to describe it. And but here, the dry brush painterly filter in Photoshop, just for the line work, it does do that. It sort of solidifies, but you're losing some amount of information that was in the drawing. If it's just more or less just line art, which is what for the cartoons is what you want to do, and it's what I tend to do for them for New York Post stories, then that's fine, and it becomes a more solid line after that. And then you go about the colors are very flat and they work and fit in, and it all comes together in a lot of ways like that. And so sometimes, yeah, and with the camera image, I guess because it's already not capturing all the information of the drawing that a scanner would, so because it's that distance, so it's kind of, you're already there. So it's like you don't really, the filters, I still advise using them, but it still gives that look I want it to have, especially when I'm going for it to be, a cartoon for animation and whatnot. And a lot of those I'm drawing the different poses and whatnot and make the frames and put them together almost the old fashioned way, not really using any animation software at all. It's just really, it's just Windows Movie Maker, something that old, but I can just plop the frames in, set them at a few seconds, put them all together, and there they are. They're running around and jumping and all that sort of stuff. Jason Shelley, awesome, thanks. I've always wondered how this worked. They look great. Looking forward to watching New York City Crime Report later. Yes, do tune in. Because again, since you're late, there's 2 New York Post Stories cartoons for the next episode. Done by me. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And I'm in the show as well. Me and Pat talk about crimes. Horrible, ugly, nasty crimes. But you get a chuckle or two. But yeah, head over to New York City. I mean, censored.tv or compoundcensored.tv. Either one. And remember, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and use the promo code PAT. That's right. I know. By a staggering coincidence, the promo code is spelled the same way that Pat Dixon spells his first name. Well, it's Patrick, but usually just goes by Pat. So PAT will do. And you'll get a discount. That's right. And people at Compound Censor will say, hey, these people like Pat Dixon. And it helps Pat out. It does. Yeah. So there you go. Look forward to that. Jason Shelley, I'm starting this video from beginning now. Take care. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you stopped by and have a good day. I'm going to go off and be unconscious because I have to sleep the rest of the day away so I can work all night. Oh boy, lucky me. And maybe, just maybe, depending on how I feel after I get back home, I'll do another one of these in the wee morning hours. I don't know why we have to call it wee, but maybe it'll be one of those mornings, So anyway, thanks for watching. And like I said, I will try my darndest to do another one soon. So now I'm searching for a video, and now Norton's mad. So don't you play that video. I don't want you playing any of this crap. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. It is ridiculous how many, because these, again, it's all this weird thing that's going on with Rumble. I don't know if other people it's doing this to them, but it changed the way things are organized here. And these are videos that I deleted months ago, and now they're here again. Weird. I'm kind of creeped out about it, but it is just digital information. So nothing is ever really gone, is it? Oh, dear God. Well, them's the breaks. All right. Again, have a good rest of your day, and thanks for watching.
It's Monday. It's Monday. Yeah. It's Monday. Woo! So sick of this racist crap. This racist crap. This racist crap. I'm happy where I am, where everybody's miserable. I know how to do radio. 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 So sick of this racist crap. This racist crap. This racist crap.